My name is Roopesh. I'm from third BCA. I'm here to explain about Linux operating system. So let's see introduction of Linux. Linux was originally developed for a personal computer based on Intel x86 architecture, but has since been ported to more platforms than any other operating system. Because of this dominance of the Linux based Android on smartphones, Linux including Android, has the largest installed base of all general purpose operating system. Linux components and terminologies. Kernel, Intel, init system, daemons, graphical server, desktop environment, applications. So let us see what are the components. Kernel. The Linux kernel it is the main component of Linux operating system, and is the core interface between a computer's hardware and its process. It communicate between the two, managing resource as efficiently as possible. What does kernel do? The kernel is a core component of an operating system and server as the main interface between computer physical hardware and the process running on it. The kernel enable multiple applications to share hardware resource by providing access to CPU, memory uh, disk IO, and networking. What is called kernel? Kernel is the most important part of operating system. It is the primary interface between the hardware and the process of a computer. The kernel connects those two in order to adjust a resource as efficiently as possible. Why OS is called kernel? Kernel is named because, like to see inside a hard shell, it exists within a OS and control all the major functions of hardware in it system. An init system is the first program or other than the kernel to be run after Linux distribution is boosted. Due to the flexibility of Nento several init systems are available. Be aware, however, that even if another init system has been installed and set up, quite often OpenRC is still required for other purpose. So here are some advantages and disadvantages of Linux operating system. So advantage is open source, and one of the main advantage of Linux is that an open source operating system and available to everyone. It is free to use, and we have more security, and we can use more efficiently and revival order computers and software updates, customization, various distribution, free to use, and large community support. So let us learn about the disadvantages. Learning curve, one of the main disadvantages of Linux operating system. So is that can have stepper learning curve compared to other operating systems such as Windows or Mac. Daemon. A daemon is also called as background process. It is a unique Unix and Linux program that execute inside the background. Almost every daemon contains name that finish with D and letter. For example, SSHD. This manages connection of SSH or remote access, or the HTTPD daemons that manages. So now let's learn about graphical server, an interface that allows user to interact with the system, usually through icons. Windows or graphic is a GUI. GUI means a graphical user interface. While kernel is the heart of Linux, the face of the operating system is graphical environment provided by X Windows or X Windows system or X. So let us see the applications of Linux. Linux is an open source system. An operating system is the software that directly manages a system, hardware, and a resource like CPU, memory, and storage. The OS sits between applications and hardware and make the connection between all our software and physical resources that do the work. Thank you.